welcome. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amy Arner. I am the CEO of Team Sweaty Lovely Life. And today I am so excited because I am here to talk to those of you who are newer coaches and you are feeling like you are running out of people to invite. Now, I know that this is very common, especially as a newer coach, because I myself was there. I have been in that position. I have felt the same way. But the thing is that you're wrong. So I hate to break it to you, but if you are feeling like you don't have anyone else to invite, then there's likely one of two things that is happening. Either you've reached out to your current warm market, aka people that you feel comfortable reaching out to, people that have maybe reached out to you, or shown some love on maybe your coming out post or a couple of the posts that you have put out, or maybe you haven't put out any posts yet. And these are just people that you felt comfortable in your immediate circle to reach out and invite, right? And maybe those people said no, or maybe they weren't interested right now, etc. So that's one thing that could be happening. The second thing is that you probably have invited all of those people, friends that, close friends, coworkers, family, maybe people just in your immediate comfort zone of who you feel comfortable to reach out to, people that have liked or commented on your posts, watched your stories. But there are so many other people that you have not reached out to, right? So you've reached out to those people in your immediate front view, but you're forgetting about all those people that are following you already on Facebook or following you already on Instagram. But maybe you weren't someone that was super active, posting. I certainly wasn't. I wasn't an active poster before I started, sharing my fitness journey and my wellness journey, and sharing more of my life. So this was a new thing for people. This was new, not just for me, but also new for the people that knew me, right? New for the people that I had been friends with or acquaintance with for however many years, right? People on my Facebook, people on my Instagram. They didn't, they only knew what I was starting to put out, but the people that were already in that, wide circle array of my arena, right? So your friends of friends and etc., people that you've just sort of been friends with on Facebook for years, but you don't talk to, don't really interact with, they had no idea what I was doing, right? They probably hadn't checked in with my page in so long because I wasn't an avid poster that they have no clue what I'm doing. So that's why they aren't tuning in to my most recent posts and things like that and aren't engaging with me. So let me remind you, okay? This is the aha moment that I had that helped me take that shift from being the struggling new coach that couldn't get anyone interested, couldn't sign her first customer and or discount coach, to the girl that took control and realized that I am now the CEO of my own business. I am in charge now. If I want people to trust in me, to believe in, these programs and products and become believers like I have, then I have to have the courage to do what my coach did for me, which was reach out and invite, okay? Because if you don't ask, it's an automatic no, all right? So this is what I challenge you to do. This is what I did, okay? I went through my entire friends list on Facebook. All right. And everyone that I had not invited, I started with them, right? So you could even just pick a letter on the alphabet and start there. Start with the A's and go to the B's and then the C's of everyone in your friends list. And I want you to send them a simple invite. Okay. So here's an example of something that I would say. Hey, so-and-so, so say it's Sally. Hey, Sally, happy Monday. I know it's been forever. I'm not sure if you've seen any of my recent posts, but I'm running this New Year Fit Camp this month, and I wanted to reach out and see if that was something that you'd be interested in. Honestly, this community I've been a part of has been an absolute game changer for me, mentally and physically, and the best part is I can do everything at home and on my time around my busy nursing schedule. Anyways, does that sound like something you'd be interested in? Either way, no worries. Just let me know or if you have any questions. Boom. That's it. That's what I sent. Something along those lines. Excuse me. I'm having a runny nose. And you guys, no one can get mad at a message like that, especially if that's someone that's already technically, you are now a health and wellness coach, right? So your social media is your storefront. And these people, whether they like it or not, are in your storefront. You reaching out to them gives them, one, the opportunity to, you like in my message, I said, I don't know if you've seen any of my recent posts, to then go to your page, see your posts, see why you became a health and wellness coach, see what you've been up to, see what you're doing, and decide for themselves if they are interested, right? It gives them an opportunity to become curious. It gives them an opportunity to reinvest in you, right? Maybe they will respond back and they will say that they're not interested right now, but it's planted a seed, right? But if you don't reach out, you haven't planted a seed. It's the same thing for everyone that you've already reached out to when you first started. I am the most relentless follow-upper in the planet. If you want to know why I am successful as a coach, it's because that I will not stop following up with anybody until they either, one, tell me no and tell me why, two, unfollow me, three, block me, because I know that it took me well over a month, my coach going back and forth with me, reaching out to me about 3 or 4 times before I finally trusted enough, or I had developed enough courage and belief to take that leap, right, with her. I know that and many of the women that follow me, the most common thing that they tell me is that they've not just been watching me for a month. You know, sometimes you have those unicorn type people that come along and they see you, they connect with you instantly, and they want to join. But most people, you guys, have to watch, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus a year, 2 years, that long before they develop that trust with you. So you can't take it offensively. And also the great thing to keep in mind is your own personal journey. How long did it take you to say yes? How did your coach reach out to you? Was it someone that you knew? I didn't know my coach. She was a literal stranger to me on Instagram. But the fact that she reached out to me, it then, even though I didn't know her, it triggered me to go look at her page and go see what she was about and go creep on her and see, start paying attention and following her journey while I was making up my mind of what this was and was it something I was truly interested in. So that is my first challenge to you, is to go through your existing followers. If you already have a set social media, whether it's an Instagram page and or Facebook, I did both. I went through both. And I invited everyone. Okay. So if you have, however many friends you had, I had maybe like 500 friends on Facebook. If you have 500 friends on Facebook, you guys, there is going to be someone in there that is somewhat interested. And if not, then you have 500 follow-ups to do over the next however many months if they continue to then staying friends with you and following along on your journey. Okay. Same thing with Instagram. If it triggers them to go unfollow you or say no, or they're doing something different, that's fine. Now you know, right? The way that you have to think about it is like you weren't connecting with them anyway. And the way I saw this is like, this is either going to help me find my people, re-engage with people and establish real connections and relationships with them, or it's going to show me the people that weren't really of any value to my life anyway, because they weren't engaging with me. They weren't, interacting with me anymore. We were just Facebook friends. Okay. So that is really what truly helped me with my mindset of getting over the fear of the no. Okay. The second thing I did was I realized that if I wanted my family or my loved ones to invest in this with me, to do this with me, then I needed to share my heart with them, and I needed to really express to them why this mattered so much. So one of the things that I did that actually helped me hit my first rank of Emerald was the fact that I knew that I needed a family member or a spouse to be one of my first discount coaches. I knew it was valuable to my business. I knew it was valuable just for the longevity of my business and having that controllable account. But on top of that, I just so badly and truly believed in what this community and these programs and these products had done for my life and done for my self-esteem and done for just my overall mental and physical health, that I knew that my family needed, as many of my family members as I could get on board with this. I knew that it would be a game changer, right? Not only just for them individually, but for us as a family, what a difference it would make for us all to be bettering ourselves and correcting, overcoming these self-limiting beliefs and barriers that we have all overcome as a family, which were part of the reason why I so badly needed this in the first place, right? So I had a sit down heart to heart with my mother, right? So up until this point, I think I'd been a coach for maybe about close to 2 months. And I, actively working the business. I had been a discount coach for 3 months prior, but I started coaching in July of 2017. So around August of 2017, I went to my mom. I was like, what I've been doing, right? This has been like the most incredible thing. I've been doing these programs for now 4 months, and you've seen the transformations that I've had. You've seen like how much happier I am. And I truly believe in this coaching opportunity. I truly believe that this could be an incredible outlet for me with nursing, with all the stress that I am under. It could be a great way to help me get out of debt before, my boyfriend at the time and I get engaged and get married. Like, me, the stress that I've been under, what I've always struggled with, how I've struggled with my body image. And honestly, like, I expressed to her, how our relationship has always been such, an inspiration to me, that her support has always meant the world to me. But at the same time, seeing her struggle with her health, seeing her struggle with her body image, growing up and all these things, what an impact it made on me. And how I would love to do this together, right? I would love to become our happiest and healthiest selves together. And by doing that, even though she was still skeptical, even though she was still worried about signing up as a coach and all these things, because I approached to her with passion and belief, she was able to lay her trust in me. She was able to see that belief, see that passion. And when you approach someone, you guys, with passion and belief, it's so hard to not trust them, right? Because you see that confidence come through. You see that true, honest to goodness, like they know and believe in their heart of hearts that this is like a game changer. And when you see that come through with someone, you can't help but want to be a part of it. And that's exactly what happened with my mother. My mother totally joined, as my first discount coach, signed up with, Beachbody On Demand, with Shakeology, because I believed that it truly could help her. And I truly believed that it, would be a game changer for the both of us, as well as for me with my coaching journey, which I knew she wanted to be a supporter of. And she wanted to support me and see me at my happiest. And when I expressed to her what this really meant to me, then that came through. And that's how, we developed that trust. Okay. So I challenge you. My second call to action for you guys is I challenge you to go to your spouse, go to your parent, go to your sister, whoever it is that you are, know that this could truly benefit, that you really want their buy-in, their belief, right? You want their support. You want them to be on this journey with you. And I want you to have that heart to heart. I want you to share with them truly why it is that you're asking them to do this with you, what it truly means, what it could possibly do for them, what it's already done for you. And, and really just breathe that belief and that passion into them. Okay. If they still say no, then you've given it your best shot, and you can always revisit it. Right. But those are, your inner circle people, your friends and your family, though that they can be some of the hardest people. I still have family members that have not joined me to this day, though they can be some of the hardest, most, resistant, people. to join you, it also can be like it's truly the most special connection when it happens. Okay, because especially as you grow as a leader in your own journey, and you help them get their transformation, and they start to feel better, then you form a bond that truly, honestly, can't be broken, and you form a bond of just belief within you. It starts to change your whole entire family dynamic. And I've truly seen that come to life. And so I know how valuable it truly is, not only, especially how valuable it is, with your business and moving forward. Okay. So those are my 2 calls to actions for you. All right. First one, go to your existing friends list on Facebook and Instagram and go through the alphabet and then send that simple invite, right? Hey, use their name, be specific, be personable, but also be just short and sweet, and honestly, like, acknowledging the awkward. If you want to change the verbiage to fit, you a little bit more, if you are more humorous or sarcastic, you can throw a little bit of that in there. But the best thing to do is just be real, right? Acknowledge, yeah, I know we haven't talked in a while, but I feel like I have to reach out and at least ask you if this is something you'd be interested in. Okay. And no one can be mad at that, right? There's nothing, if someone says no, no one's going to be nasty to you. And if they are, honestly, block them, be done with them, because those are just not your people. Okay. So I hope this helped. Now, and my second call to action is to have that sit down moment, have those hard conversations, breathe that belief and that passion into your friends and family. Because honestly, if they care about you, then they are going to come around eventually, whether it's, following this conversation, or maybe it's in a month or 2 or 3 from now, etc. They will come around. Okay. So I hope this helped, and I am so excited for you to go out and crush your journey as a coach. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below, or send me a message, and I'll try to be as helpful as I can. Have a good day.